Okay, what's up everybody? I'm Jerdy. I wanted to make a video on how I stream my DJ sets either with video or without video and with some cool sound reactive visuals. Just so you know, I'm running Windows 10 and I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is OBS Studio that I'm using right now. And just a quick overview, I'm in studio mode, so there's 2 screens. This area is a preview, so you can sort of see what you're doing in each of your scenes. And this area is what you'll be broadcasting, so if you prep something over here, you're going to want to make sure you hit the transition button so that it ends up over here. I've made the mistake of having something ready to go in preview mode and had nothing over here and recorded, and it didn't work out, so that's just a quick tip. Over here is your sources, so this is where you will put like your camera and where you get your audio from and what you're capturing, and you can put images. Game capture is an important part of this tutorial, so look out for that. Video capture device will be for your webcam if you choose to use one, and audio output capture will be to capture your whatever comes out of your desktop audio. So that is how I record sets. I use Rekordbox right here. And I'm also using Droid Cam for Android. It turns my phone camera into a webcam, which is really convenient because I don't have like a GoPro or like anything fancy, and it works great. And so I suggest if you have an Android phone to just check that out. And it's as easy as setting up your webcam. You can just pick it instead of your webcam, and there it is. So here we go. First thing, I am going to make a new scene. So I'm going to go over here and click add. And you can call it whatever you want. Just I'll leave it at scene 8. Okay, so here's your preview. And over here are your sources, and this is where you need to get to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is my audio output capture. You can call it something. I don't really name these. I don't care. And then under here, you're going to want to pick whatever your default is for your computer speaker. So for me, it's speakers, Realtek high definition audio, SST. And I just hit OK. And so now I should be able to monitor my audio. So if I play a track here, you can see that it's bouncing up and down. So that's working. Yay. Sometimes this stuff is trial and error, and I've used this a lot, and there's days where I can't get it to work, or it takes me like a bit longer to get it to work for some reason. It's kind of strange. But anyway, okay. So let's move on to the next step, which if you don't, okay, visuals. This is what I use for visuals. It's called Plane 9. It's pretty cool. It's a visualizer that reacts to any sound that's coming out of your speakers. So there's a bunch of stuff you can pick. So download that and then come back and we can do the next step. So I'm going to go into my search here and type configure Plane 9, and here it is, and you open up the application. Might take a minute because I'm running a few things at the same time. While it's loading, I'll explain how I stream. Oh, there it is. But anyway, I record and then I stream the recording because I have a budget laptop and it can't really handle all the things that I want it to do while I'm streaming. So I don't know, if people think that's cheating, then boo to them, but that's how I do it, and it still looks great, sounds great, it's fun. So I'm just gonna pick like a random one that I know works pretty well and isn't demanding. This is like my favorite one. You have to click this check mark thing here that's in the corner. Wait, I have something selected already, so I'm gonna deselect all the scenes. Make sure I don't have anything selected because I only want one. Okay, so over here I have one selected, and so I'm going to click this little monitor icon and it's going to pop up for me, and this is the screen that you're going to want to capture. So now that you've done that, you can close out of this. Just so you know, you can pick multiple ones, and some of them are foregrounds and backgrounds, and you can layer them, but it all kind of depends on how powerful your computer is. If you're running on a budget like me, I recommend maybe just using one. I tried to use two the other day, and when I recorded my stream, the visuals were frozen the entire time, and I was pretty disappointed with that, so I ended up having to re-record that. So let's minimize that for a second and add it to our preview over here, because this is the window we're working in. This is like my, my broadcasting window, so like for this tutorial, so it's different. So let's go into game capture. This is the one you have to pick for this for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to work for any other setting. And then look for plane 9 down here and hit OK. And let's put her down here. Sometimes it doesn't appear right away. You can sort of have to... There it is. Okay. Yeah, it can be a little slow. And one of the things that I noticed is it sort of matters like what order you have things open in, like how programs are sort of layered when you have multiple programs open. Sometimes it gets slow if it's behind Rekordbox or something like that. I don't know, like you'll have to play around with it so you know how your computer handles it, but I'll just show you how it sounds reactive. So I'll play the track right now. So the second that I started playing music, it sort of comes to life. It's pretty cool. And then the third thing, if you want any part of your Rekordbox screen on here, you can do that. Like one of the things I like to do is I like to have the song names so people know what's playing. So you can capture like this specific area only, and I can show you how to do that. It's sort of a pain in the ass, but let's do it anyway, because this is fun, and I want everybody to kind of like be able to stream. And I see a lot of stream tutorials out there, but maybe they're not so friendly for bedroom streaming on a budget. Not everybody has like all this expensive equipment, so this is sort of how to do it cheaply. So I'm going to, let's see, go to window capture and hit OK, and I'm going to choose Rekordbox. So here's your Rekordbox, and you can't just shrink it really. You have to you go to window capture under your sources, and you go to transform, and then you go to edit transform, and then you see how you can crop it. So I have to sort of play with it until the numbers are correct for the area that I want. So if I want to crop the top and the bottom, so I'm just gonna guesstimate here, put like 300. Okay, so we know that's too much. Let's try like 200. That's still a little bit too much, but you can sort of Okay, so at 188, that's about, it will capture like the song here at the top. And then at the bottom, let's guesstimate again, try 300. That's not quite enough for what I want to do, so I'm going to try 400. Okay, and I'm going to just inch it up until I get to the right spot that I want. I don't really want any part of the waveform, I just want the song name. You guys can, you know, play with it, choose what you want. Okay, so my numbers ended up being, the top was 186 and the bottom is 461. I'm not sure if the ratio will be the same for everybody. Depends on if you have like your effects in your record tabs open at the top and the bottom too. So I'm going to hit close, and then I can drag this at whatever part of the screen I want and sort of fit it into it. Or try to anyway. That's probably as close as I'm going to get. And then if you want to add your camera, I'll just show you how to do that real quick. So you go to video capture device, and then, you know, name it if you want to, hit OK. And this is my laptop webcam. This is why I don't use it, because it looks like crap. So I will pick Droid Cam, and I will hit OK. I was having a hard time getting this to work, like just to do this video, so hopefully it will be somewhere on here. Like for you guys, you probably won't have a problem because you don't have as many scenes as I do, and I probably need to delete some stuff, but it's on the bottom, so I don't know. Okay. It's not recognizing it for some reason. The other thing you could do if you really wanted to is like capture the window. I don't really know why it's not working, but you kind of get the idea. So what I'm gonna do is just get rid of it, or I can just switch to my webcam maybe. No, I'll get rid of it. Let's remove it. Sorry, I don't know why that's not working right now, but I can actually copy paste the one that's working and put it on the next slide here. So where's my copy? Here we go. I have a little bit of a hard time with my brain staying on task because I've had some lupus complications with my brain. So okay, here we are. At least I seem to be making sense. Yeah, I think maybe because I'm using it in this one, I can't use it twice in 2 instances, so that's probably why I had to copy paste it. So if you guys, you know, you have a new, like one scene and you're not using it, your camera for anything else, it would probably be fine. So okay, you can put yourself wherever you want. You can make it bigger. You can transform and crop it just like you can anything else. So if you want to do that, have your DJ controller in the shot, or have yourself in the shot, and have stuff behind you. I also use a green screen, so I can sort of show you how to set that up too, so this will be cool. So I will embiggen myself. This is as big as you can get unless you purchase the full version of Droid Cam, which is $5 or something like that. Not expensive. I just haven't done it because I don't feel like it. I don't care. So let's see. Let's do a color. I think it's color source. Sorry. It's going to take me a minute to remember how to do this. No, I don't think that's it. No, wait. I remember how to do it now. Okay, scratch that. See, there's my brain being mean to me. Anyway, okay, under video capture device, you go to filters, and then chroma key. So with green screening, you can use green, obviously, and then there's magenta and blue. I've never used magenta, and the thing with blue is that it's a little bit harder to get the color balance right, so that like you yourself aren't picking up the visual that's being green screened. They choose green for green screen because it's the most unnatural color. Like, unless you're wearing like neon eyeshadow or something, you don't have green on you anywhere. So there's that's why they choose that. And then okay, so apparently I already have the chroma filter on here because I copy pasted it from the scene that I actually used to stream. So let's just delete it, and I'll show you how to do it from scratch. There's my green screen over there. I painted it myself. All I did was sketchbook paper and like the brightest green paint that I have. I've seen some tutorial videos where people are like, oh, it has to be the perfect color, and it has to not have wrinkles, and you have to have great lighting and all this stuff. And honestly, I have not had a single problem like with this DIY makeshift green screen. It's been smooth. There hasn't been any like pixelated or color problems or anything like that. So it's been great. So let's go to chroma key. You can name it if you want. I just chose default settings, and you can see over here that it's already working. I guess I didn't realize it because my background is black too. I didn't have to play with anything. I just left it alone. So I'm going to hit close on that, and then I'm going to pick up my camera here and show you guys what that looks like. So that whole black part is actually green, but it's picking up my visual. And I don't know if, okay, so it does matter in your sources, like what order things are in. So you want to make sure that game capture is at the bottom here. Okay, so the other thing I did was I put that green screen under my DJ controller. I film like that too, so if you are a person that doesn't want to be in the shot, that's a cool way to do your visuals too. So if you zoom out a little bit, you put it underneath. It looks pretty cool. I usually film with my camera. Now I think my camera crashed. I usually film with my camera like to the side of my desk, so I get a shot of myself. Uh-oh. I crashed. Alright, so I have to unplug my Droid Cam. The USB here is a little bit sensitive, so if I bump it or move it too much, it kind of causes me a problem here. Let's see if I can get her up and running again. Are we moving? Oh, there we are. Okay, great. You can see my lupus rash. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, yeah, so you can see my green screen on the Droid Cam client here, and then you can see it in action over here. This is pretty fun, and you can rotate like your visual however you want by using like the transform here in game capture. You can go up to transform and rotate or anything you want. So let's put this back here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to show you guys. Maybe I'll angle my laptop a little bit just so you can see the green screen in action. So this little area like over here is where the green screen is, and So you have to leave all these things open, except for the browser here, you don't need that, while you're streaming or recording. I record, so yeah, leave all these things open, including Droid Cam. If you close that, then it closes the camera. And then you can make sure you hit transition once you choose like how you want it to look. The other thing that's cool that you can do is you can add like images, like let's see, I'll add my logo here. So image, name it if you want to. Click browse. Let's see. I believe my logo is in my Dirty folder somewhere. I know this video is probably slow and long. I apologize, but I wanted to be thorough about it because I feel like it's important to understand kind of how this stuff works. Okay, so I have a logo here. It doesn't have an invisible background. It's just black, but I'm planning on making one. It's like really huge, so I gotta make it smaller here. So I'm just going to shrink it, and I can drag it, stick it wherever I want, and make her smaller. Okay, cool. So then when you're ready to play your set, you can just hit record because it's recording your desktop audio. So I'm gonna play a song and talk over it. Or wait, I can just play, I have some under MP3s here. I think it's under MP3s. I have no copyright sounds. I should have probably just demoed that, guys, for you so that they don't take my video down, but I don't know, like, if I played enough of the song for it to be a problem. Okay, here's my no copyright sounds. So I'll just pick, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't really want something like with lyrics because I don't know if they have potty words in it or not, but alright, so it's playing out my laptop speakers right now. So make sure your DJ software is on the setting where it plays out your laptop speakers instead of out the RCA, because then you won't be capturing the audio. So when you do this, you'll want to do it in headphones the entire time instead of, you know, having your monitors and taking your headphones off. So just record in your headphones, it'll be fine. But anyway, I wanted to just show you that you see that it's capturing the audio here. So that's pretty cool. And you got the song names and pretty much anything you could want, I think, is ready to go. So I hope that's helpful. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you might want. If you have multiple cameras and your computer can handle it, you can add multiple cameras. I know that there's a way to like switch your cameras. I don't know how to do that because I've only ever had one camera, but this is pretty simple. If you don't want to have a camera, obviously, like, you don't have to have one. I've streamed like that before, so, you know, I'll just show you. I'll shut the eyeball off and you can stream like this. This is cool too. It's fun. Visuals, I think, keep people engaged in your set and make it more interesting and make it stand out. And, you know, if I see something like this and it's like, oh, deep house or progressive house or trance, or like, this is cool, I kind of want to click on this, what is this, and it's flashy and it so I really think that helps. So the actual streaming part, if you're set up with Twitch or Periscope are the two places I recommend streaming to right now, because anywhere else will take down your stream during the stream. Twitch doesn't take it down until afterwards, like they won't keep an archive, but Periscope will keep an archive. So that's kind of cool. Mixcloud is in beta right now. I'm not really hearing too many good things about it. So, I mean, there's a 90-day free trial, so you could give it a shot if you wanted to. So, I'm just going to show you real quick this website that I use called Restream. It's a way to stream on multiple platforms, so that's pretty cool. So you can see I have my Facebook on there, but I don't use it because usually 30 minutes into a set, Facebook shuts me down unless you want to play like an entire no copyright sounds set. That's cool, that'll work, nobody will shut you down. So that's something you can do, but the music there is very commercial, so it might not be your thing. So you can sign up for Twitch and sign up for Periscope and link your accounts here. And then it will give you a stream key, and then you let's see, you go to settings and you go to stream, and your my restream is already here. It has auto detect, but there will be like a field that looks like just like this, where you just copy paste this into this area, and then it will link it, and then all you will have to do is hit start streaming. And it's pretty cool because you'll have like a chat window pop up or whatever. This is only like if you plan on streaming live. If you are just going to record and then stream, then you do this part after. So if you're just going to record, you can get all this stuff set up and just hit record. And then, when you want to stream the video you recorded, you can go into show recordings and it will take you to your video folder, and then you can do like a window capture of the video playing plus the audio output capture of your desktop, and then stream that. So that's how I'm planning on doing my streams from now on, for a couple reasons. Because my internet isn't that great, my computer is just budget laptop, which works great, but it can't handle too much. And then I also just have chronic pain, chronic migraines from autoimmune disease, and I can't stream on like a regular schedule like I would like to. But if I record something ahead of time and have it ready to go for, for example, I don't know, 3 o'clock on Friday or something, I can just stream that and keep people engaged and have people remember, oh, Jerdy streams at this time on this day every week. So I'm preparing for that. I'd like to have that ready to go soon. So hopefully maybe this will work out for you guys too. I think that's everything. There are some settings for audio. I guess if you're recording and then streaming, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But if you're doing it live, I would look up some videos on how to get the most out of your sound quality, because I'm not an expert at that. But I hope this video is helpful. I hope it made sense. I know that I'm a little bit out of order sometimes when I explain things, but this is pretty fun. Try it out, let me know how it goes, and thank you for watching. Stay safe, everybody.